Hello! How is everybody? Can you hear me and see me? Sorry for the shaking camera, I'm going to stop in a second. But how are we all doing? What are we up to? Can everyone hear me and see me okay? It's bloody hot. I'm going to struggle to see the chat because it's on the old dog and bone, but I can kind of see it. Pull over up here. What are we? I'll start again. What have we all been up to? I can pull over just up here now. I'm gonna put the window down. You're not gonna be able to hear me if I put the window down because of the bloody wind. It's so much easier to go live on the phone than it is on the bloody laptop and all the crap that goes along with it. Right, we can pull up here in a second. What are we all up to? Are we working? Are we chilling? Are we just whatever? Why is the chat gone now? The chat keeps disappearing. I can't see anything. Oh, there we go, it's back. Like 15 degrees here and it's too bloody hot. Chilling with a cuppa, sorted. Saw that. Oh, we got a bit of shade here too. Now I can actually pull over. We get a bit of shade. Look at that. Oh, it's nice shade. Let's just adjust this a little bit more. So, how are we all doing? What are we up to? Oh, it's hot. Nice sunglasses. You in the green machine? I am in the green machine. I can say it's green now because I've just released a video. But, yeah. Nice and hot. Someone's just bibbed me. Don't know who he is. You recognise the van. A lot of people are recognising the van. It is doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. The colour scheme and absolutely everything on it. It's a lot different to what you see on the video because them videos are like 8 months old, so even the last video I released on the van was like 8 months ago, so it looks completely different now. But it's doing exactly what I wanted it to do as regards people looking at it, to the point where if I go through town, people are they're taking a double look, and people have nearly got run over because they've walked across the road looking at the van and they've literally walked into a car. That happened twice. 2 people got run over because they're looking at the van and not looking where they're going. So it's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, my recovery truck is focus. Oh, what's that? Oh, I can make the tap come back. Yeah, my recovery truck is a Ford Focus RS green. Yeah, well, this is actually it's a custom green. Because my friend's got his own paint scheme, I was able to actually mix my own paint, so no one can really get it. So it's kind of a custom color. Thanks for your videos on the Freelander, helped me a lot. No problem, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. We are got some exciting news. We are dropping some merch very soon as well. Everyone keeps asking me. The new website is literally up. It's not live yet, but it's getting there. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of exciting stuff happening soon. Pulled a gearbox off an 82 Army truck handy. Are you doing that, or have you done that? Are you going to do some work? Are you going to do some work on the engine too? The engine of the van, is it? I can't say what I've done so far because I don't want to spoil the videos. But like I said, it's not done. Certainly not done. But it's getting there. I did yesterday. Well, it was nice weather for it, yeah. I mean, it's nice weather for it today, but it was nice weather for it yesterday too. I'm not going to stay long. I just thought I would quickly see, because I got a new phone, and I wanted to see what the picture was like. You can still see a little bit of white out on the side because of the way I'm parked, but anyway. Have you got hold of the dolly you wanted and lights? Yes and no. Again, I don't want to say too much, but I'm still looking for, there is a heavy duty dolly, and I want to get that, but I haven't got that yet. Hopefully I can get it. It's just whether one comes up, and then when it does come up, do I have the money at the time it comes up? It's like everything. Igor, how are we doing? When's the next video on the van? I'm mostly going to do it. I don't know why I'm coughing. I'm going to mostly do it next week as well. I think that I've got another. I've maybe filmed another 3 or 4 videos on the van, and I've got maybe another 2 or 3 filmed that I haven't edited yet. I think that's what it is. Drew, how we doing, mate? Wish I could video at work. Well, you can. You just don't tell them you're doing it. I've actually, there's a lot of videos coming up soon, because I've been experimenting with my new camera. This is a 4K camera, and it allows me to put it on the old bonds here. You see there's a camera obviously right there. So I'm getting a lot of videos of this bad boy, because it allows you to get into the work better. But it is a bit awkward, because you have to you don't realize how much you move your head, and people can kind of get seasick. So the first ever video I did was just kind of a practice, and I couldn't use it because it was just too, like, you physically couldn't see what I was doing. So there's a lot of videos coming up on that, where hopefully I can get you in a lot more, and you know, film a lot more. So they're coming up too. I can't work as it hopes now, but so I would check my problems. Freelander, TD1, DMF or change to normal clutch. I would have to, off the top of my head, I don't know, because every time no, I don't know, actually. I'm trying to think, because every time I change a clutch, I speak to my clutch guy, who that's all he does is clutches, and he knows which ones work and which ones don't work. And off the top of my head, I don't know, because some of them work, some of them don't. They don't work very well, and you kind of have to stick with the dual mode flywheels. And off the top of my head, I don't know on that one. I missed another of the comments because they keep disappearing. Can I keep these comments so they don't disappear? 1 second. Doesn't look like I can. No. Right. I'm off, matey. See you. Love the content. Thanks a lot. See you later, mate. Where's the mankini? Next video, I said. Next video. Love the videos. Very good tips. Thanks a lot, mate. Was talking to one of the as patrol and issues with the dolly. Is that what? Hold on. The sun. Say that again. Well, let me read that again. Was talking to one of as patrol and issues with dollies. Is there a bit of bother in reverse? Well, it's like anything. There's you know, because there's so many pivot points. You can reverse, but yeah, they can be awkward because you've got the pivot point of the ball hitch, you've got the pivot point of the tires because the tires actually pivot, then you've got the pivot point of the car. So you've actually got 3 pivot points. They are possible to reverse, but they're difficult. But I've never really needed to do it. I just get into a position where I can just drag the car on. And if you have to go somewhere, you just put, you know, if you have to reverse in a tight area, you just push it. I've never really had, it's never really been an issue. Do you think I'm crazy? I've got a Kia Creed, I don't know, Kia 2 litre, and spent thousands on full clutch plus DMF and full suspension all around, full service. Well, no, I don't think you're particularly mad or crazy, because I say this to everyone and all my customers. You know what you've done to that car now. You know exactly what's gone into it or what hasn't gone into it. So just because you go out and buy a newer car doesn't mean you're not going to have issues. So a newer car, you might need to put them things into a newer car. So you're spending more money on a newer car plus doing it up. At least if you've done work yourself, on it, you know exactly what you've done and you know what's done to it. And no, it's difficult, you know, because going up and buying a newer car too, it's more money, and it's the more expensive to repair and do anything with it. So no, short answer is no, I don't. Watched a lot of your videos, very practical and useful for one of my own 1.6. I can't. Why are these comments disappearing? Where in the UK are you from? I'm from Lincoln. I'm from Lincoln. Or Lincoln. Why isn't it showing me the new comments? That is annoying. Now, hold on. What can I change here? Share microphone. No, can't do that. What does that do? Oh, I didn't know we could do this. Ready? I'm forever blowing bubbles. I didn't know we could do this. Oh yeah, look at that. Like we're in a nightclub. What's this do? What's this one do? Oh yeah, that one. Oh, is that all we got? That one doesn't really do anything. What's that one do? That one. Can we go back to normal now? Normal, there we go. Right, no, the answer to that is sorry, my message got a bit garbled. I meant to say I know what you mean about the 1.6 TDCi engines. Not far from me then. Try switch to live. I have switched to live chat, and it just keeps disappearing. The bubbles are better than my message. I've seen a car towed from the rear. I've seen a car being towed from the rear. Yeah, a lot of people. Well, I spoke to a lot of the recovery guys that work with these, the AA guys and the RAC guys, and they say it's not an issue towing a car actually from the rear. You just need to lock the steering and do a few little bits. On a trailer it's slightly different, depending on the car, because you've got a big heavy engine swinging out on a car transport, and it's possible, but again it's just a bit dangerous. So yeah. Hi Leon, E36 320 Beamer auto. When the car warms up it's hard to shift from park to drive, etc. Any ideas? Yeah, it could be a simple thing as a block filter on the gearbox. So the first thing I'd be checking is check the condition of the oil and see if you can maybe see last time it was serviced. Could just be a simple case of servicing it. What you do not want to do is you do not want to flush it. If you put flush in them, because what happens sometimes is because it's an older gearbox, when you flush it you actually cause more damage than not. So don't flush it, but check the condition of the oil and the filter, and then it could just, well, I mean it could be loads of things. It could be wear inside the gearbox, it could be solenoids, it could be electronic, it could be loads of things. But the quickest and the easiest thing to do first is to check the oil, maybe give it a service. The dolly should have 2 small plates, then you flip over for when you need to reverse to close the dolly wheels. Yeah, they maybe do. I actually don't know. I didn't really look, but even still, you've still got the pivot of the tow bar, which is easy, but the car still moves a little bit, so you've still got 2 pivot points even if you lock the wheels. So I just never need trailers, you know, car transporters. Yeah, they're easy to reverse. But I kept meaning to try, but every time I've got a car on the back, I've always needed to get it off quickly and go to the next job. I don't have time to mess around trying to reverse it, but I must try it. I must try it. Put the car was up on 2 bars and wheels. It was towed by. Put the car was up on 2 bars and the wheels. It got towed by clamping company in Dublin. Okay. Your car was it, or someone you knew? Cure for the lifter noise on a Freelander. Service it more. That's kind of it. They normally do it. You normally get that sort of wear or that sort of noise when they haven't been serviced regularly. And again, don't flush your engine. Don't flush your engine, because if your engine is bad because it hasn't been serviced properly and it's all kind of black little bits inside and you flush it, that's all going to go down. It's going to get caught in the pickup and it's going to seize your engine. But essentially, service it. Regular servicing, believe me, does a lot. When I say I service my own cars, you know, under 5,000 miles, and everyone, oh, that's stupid, you don't need to do that, modern oils last longer and blah 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 blah. I'm not disputing that, but I've never had to put an engine in a car I've owned. I've never had to do anything like that. You know, I'm not saying it's going to solve all your problems, but regular service under 5,000 miles, changing everything, will certainly help your engine no end. And if you've got a really, really bad engine where it's kind of got a lot of crap, what I suggest you do is every 3,000 miles, change your oil and filter. And that will slowly get the crap away from it and it'll slowly come down. It won't come down in such a big, huge lump. And then after, say, 10,000, 20,000 miles or so, you'll see a massive difference. People say put diesel down your engines and do all this, but yeah, if you want to do it and blow up your engine, be my guest. But when I hear all these things online that people do, put diesel in it and do this and do that, and they swear it works. It does work, but it's not going to be any good for your seals or your engine. Greetings from Portugal. How are we doing, mates? I've replaced the valve stem seals with EC valve on my S2000, but there is still blue smoke coming from the exhaust. What could it be? Could be your piston rings, could be your oil seal rings on your pistons. It could be damage on your pistons. Could be damage on your walls. Yeah, that's kind of the things you've done. Is kind of the easier things, but now it could be looking like maybe piston damage or ring damage or something like that. Cure for all noise: wear headphones. Wear headphones and turn the radio up. That's all you gotta do. I think it was clamped and then towed away in the pound. Turn up the stereo yet. What's your view on BG products? Which products are you actually talking about? Any particular ones? Can a block DPF cause my turbo to leak? It's new turbo and I've replaced. It's a possibility. If it's really bad, it can cause a lot of back pressure and cause all sorts of stuff to leak. But if you've got a block DPF to that extent, you should be going into limp mode and you should have no power anyway. You should have warning lights coming on the dash if it's blocked to that type of extent. I do an oil change on my Focus every 4,000 miles. Am I doing the right thing? 100%, 100%. This thing about just because modern oils, depend on your car, depending on what oil you use, modern oils can last 20,000 miles, 15,000 miles. I'm not disputing that modern oils can't last that long. Not disputing that. But if you want to keep your engine in tip-top condition, you want to be changing it under 5,000 miles, regardless. I don't care what anyone says, what any manufacturer says. Because eventually, no matter what, you get condensation in your oil. You just do. You get a bit of blow by, you get a bit of petrol or diesel in it over a period of time. Even in a good engine, these things just happen. That's why you have to change your oil, especially on modern DPFs. When they're doing regens and stuff, they can chuck a lot of diesel into the oil. So yeah, this 15-20,000 miles between servicing is just, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Well then, I have a Grand Vitara. There is a noisy transfer box. Is there an easy fix? Yeah, put sawdust in it. Joking. Well, it just depends. I mean, again, a good service on it, that's the first things you need to do. Do a good service on it, because maybe the oil that's in it isn't very good. Check to make sure there's no, the drop play in it, because it could be external, not internal. So check them few things first. I'm missing loads of comments here. Where are we? Hold on 1 second. Where are we? Freelander 1 TD4 automatic. When reverse gear no longer works, reading it could be reverse band. Guessing it's a hello. Again, it could be linkages. It could be loads of things. Just do the obvious things first. Do your linkages, or check your linkages. Make sure there's no play in them. Check the actual linkages on the box, making sure that there's no play in them, because sometimes they have like a rubber or like a neon, not a neon, neoprene brushing, and they can wear, and it's just a bit too much play and it won't click in, because reverse gear in most cases on most gearboxes is the hardest to select. I put a mixture of octane and ATF oil on the cylinder to unstuck the piston rings. I don't know. You need to take them out and clean them. If you want to do the job properly, physically take them out, put new rings in, put new seals in, clean everything. Just take them out and clean them, you know, because no matter what you do, it's not going to get in properly unless you do that. It just won't. How do you cure anti-pollution fault on a Peugeot 2008? Well, on that, I believe there is got that stupid fluid that you have to put in. So you have to put the fluid underneath into the special little bottle, and then you have to tell the car you've done that. Then you also have to tell the car to add more depending on your mileage. I've done a video, I'm sure I've released it, on how to do that on a Peugeot. It was a Peugeot, what did you say? Yeah, it's Peugeot Expert, the one that I did the video on. No, it wasn't an Expert, it was it an Expert? I think it was an Expert. And yeah, it's simple enough if you got the right tools. Oh no, it's going mad on me now. What is the cheapest option to convert a Lexus from? There's no such thing as really cheap option. You just have to get the right parts and do it properly. You can't really start scrimping on this, because then you're just running into other issues. Just get the right parts and put them in. It's a lot of work, a lot of messing. But on some of them, especially the Lexuses and some of the others, they have all the bits, like all the holes are already there, and the bulkhead, a lot of stuff's already there. They've just blanked them off, depending if it's a manual or automatic. But don't try and scrimp on stuff like this, because you'll run into issues all the time. And oh, a fancy Mini. Right, I'm gonna go now, because I said I'll just quickly come on and just see how my the old new phone was going to work, and how easy it was to get online with it, and it's a lot easier than the laptop. But I am going to be doing more live streams. I'm going to be doing kind of special live stream once a month for my Patreons and members and stuff like that, and then I'll do like an ordinary one maybe once every couple of months. But I'm going to be doing an awful lot more now as regards, you know, to basically thank the people that support me. So I want to kind of just, you know, big thanks to them, and I'm going to kind of do a lot more for them. My normal videos will be coming up, but I'm going to be doing live streams and all sorts of stuff for them. So everybody, oh, what have we got now? Why is it going? I'm gonna have to figure out why why the live chat keeps going. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, look, yes, so that's what we're going to be doing. Lots of new videos coming up. Some really cool videos coming up very soon on, should I give it away? It's not really giving it away. We've got an old Renault 5. We've got a Mercedes 115. We've got an Imp. And we've also got a special little Kubota tractor. And they're all like 40 and 50 year old cars. So I've filmed them all. I've actually edited some of them. I just got to upload them now to YouTube, and obviously the old Patreons get them first, and then I'll be releasing them. I don't know when they'll be coming, maybe another 3 or 4 months before they actually come onto actually YouTube live properly. But there we go. So look, I'm gonna go now, and I know it's kind of easy to go online with the phone. I might do a bit more kind of travel style lives when I get chance, and when I work out this stupid things from not disappearing, and that's it. But anyway, thank you everybody, we'll see you later, and as always, don't forget, get your hands dirty, sorted.